Hola, señoritas and amigos. So this will be the final lesson that I read today before I go out and see my family and friends back in Mississauga. So I'm sure the next video I will be able to share with you the details that took place while gone, and I'm really excited and happy to do so. But while I'm still present here, I'm going to read today's lesson and let it truly be an anchor in our mind. I absolutely love this lesson because it lets us remember our focus and vision. And so today's lesson in being 262, let me perceive no differences today. Let me perceive no differences today. And when we ask to perceive no differences today, then our mind, our day, has been given to the Holy Spirit. Because it is the Holy Spirit that shows us what is the same. But if we are looking for what is different, then that is being handed to the ego, because the ego wants to see what is different, it wants to see who is greater than, it wants to see who is less than, and it's going to judge. So instead of judging, we are going to ask, let me perceive no differences today, that I may become witness to the same self that we are, the one self that we are. So let's get into reading the lesson as it begins with a prayer. So we can give ourselves a moment of stillness where we can connect in with our inner vision, our inner perceiver, and hand it over to the Holy Spirit that we may have an experience of what is the same. Father, you have one Son, and it is He that I would look upon today. He is your one creation. Why should I perceive 1,000 forms in what remains as one? Why should I give this one 1,000 names when only one suffices? For your Son must bear your name, for you created him. Let me not see him as a stranger to his Father, nor as a stranger to myself. For he is part of me, and I of him. And we are part of you who are our source, eternally united in your love, eternally the Holy Son of God. Perfect. Father, you have one Son, and it is He I would look upon today. He is your one creation. And so we're asked, why should I perceive 1,000 forms in what remains as one? We can look to all of the different bodies, all of the different colors, all of the different shapes and sizes, all the places that they were born, all the religions that they follow, all of the thoughts that they follow through with. We can look to all of these different forms. But in truth, all of it remains as one. So why should I give 1,000 names when only one suffices? We can look through all of the different last names of all of those who are born of men and see all the difference. We can look to see all the difference in stature, all the difference in monetary gain, all the difference in houses and homes they live in, and clothes they wear, and things they buy. We can look out the world of form, and we can judge all of it and give it all different names, all different judgments, all different labels. But why would they do that when only one suffices? For your Son must bear your name, for you created him. So God's Son must bear God's name, for that is how He created them. So it is not up to us any longer to look out upon all of the different females and males and human forms and all of the different names that have been given them. There's one name for all of them. So that when I stand in front of an audience and I see 1,000 different faces looking at me, I need not be disturbed by the 1,000 faces, because there is only one face of Christ. There is only one child of God, all coming from the same source. Thus I can speak to the same mind, give the one message, and it will be received by all of them equally. For it is the one self, the one mind that comes and calls to that healing, comes and calls to that love. And so we are letting ourselves recognize, let me not see him as a stranger to his Father, nor as a stranger to me, which is crucial. Anyone who comes up to us, whether it be a person on the street or our family, someone on Facebook, someone we've never met before, they're not strangers. And let us not see them as strangers to God, and let us not see them as strangers to us, because we're not strangers. We know each other in reality. And that's why there's been so many times with so many of you probably even watching this video right now where we've had communications and it's as if we've known each other forever. It's as if we're instant best friends, because we are. We're brother and sister souls. And so we are not strangers. And so for he is part of me and I of him, and we are part of you, who are our source, eternally united in your love, eternally the Holy Son of God. This is how we no longer perceive differences today, is by recognizing that there is only one Holy Son of God, and we share this identity, we share this name. And so to conclude, we who are one would recognize this day the truth about ourselves. We would come home and rest in unity. For there is peace, and nowhere else can peace be sought and found. So let's come home and rest in our unity, brother and sister souls. It is here that peace is sought and found. And let's extend this peace and see the sameness in all. Let me perceive no differences today. Ask, and you shall receive. So enjoy receiving, beautiful souls.